People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of Seven on Twitter and YouTube, people are elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. Check it out. I got a lot of stuff there, and there's a few things that's in the works but hasn't cured yet. In the meantime, I have a MIG-SIG Kanger tank. Looks like this. I just bought the 3-pack of them. These are supposed to be refillable 21 times. The way I vape, I probably gone past 21 times twice. But I was told that they're reusable, you can wash them out, so forth and so on, which I've done several times. But as you can tell by the way the wicks are in there, that's the problem. If you can't replace the wicks, you can't get it to work right. So basically it's like very little smoke, so forth and so on. So I poured all this into a new one, which, see that? Hardly any pull, and I'm getting vapor. And then when I pull, with hold on, let me get it down here by the wicks. But when I pull with a regular type of pressure, I get that. But since this is the peach flavor, of course, I filled this up, and as you can tell, I need to refill it again. The peach is just, it tastes like you living in a peach. Anyway, I straightened my hair because it's time to trim it, and it's been my experience that when you trim very, very curly hair, with the spring back, so forth and so on, you get an uneven haircut. And I only cut my hair twice a year, so I figure go ahead and straighten it so that way I get a very, very even haircut. And it has grown approximately 3 inches in the back. Hold on. As you can tell. And it's much longer in the front. So this isn't even completely straight. It's just as straight as I dare to make it without risking damaging the hair. I didn't use oils because that can potentially burn. I did it slightly damp, and I used my wet and dry, the Remington wet and dry flat iron, and I put my 14-in-1 there as a heat protectant, and this is what I got. So if I actually went to the trouble to straighten it more, it would probably look a little bit longer, and it'd be flat as a dickens and, stuck to your scalp type thing. I don't like my hair that bone straight anyway. So basically, just to get an indication of the length, and then I trimmed it, and then when it goes back home, it goes back home. But I'm going to show that to you right now. And my gray has really taken off. But anyway. Let's comb through. The only thing worse than tangled hair is tangled hair because you simply did not comb through when it's in a straight state. And you got to get yourself one of these Haida Art combs from Haida Art on eBay. They're made of buffalo. It's definitely a horn comb, but it's not ox horn or goat horn. It is buffalo. And this thing just, oh man, it's just fantastic. It's like if you even have so much of an indication of itch, one brush with this comb and it straightens it out. But anyway, here's my hair. I need to wear a silk shirt or a satin shirt because it's snagging the hair on this t-shirt. But my gray has literally taken over this section of the hair. But for some odd reason, not at the root. The roots are up here, you know. Is that cool or what? So hopefully it'll become grayer in a, what's the word, more even pattern. But I'm happy. Head of gray is a crown of glory, and, well, actually I say a crown of splendor. And I'm getting splendid very quickly, even on the sides. I didn't even know about that part, but I have a streak of gray right there, and a small streak right there. But anyway, that's my hair, semi-straightened. I'm probably going to braid it up since now it's straight enough to get it braided in the hairstyle that I really, really like, because that requires the ability to work fast, because otherwise the moment it gets moisture in there, it'll curl back up to the nth degree. And part of the purpose of having a braided style in the 1,000 braid pattern is, so your length will show. And your length don't show if it's all curly. But left check is down to here. And that's all the way around. Even in the back is past my neck. It's right there. At least that's where it goes with the resistance. So that's literally at the clavicle. That's the part that curls up on me the most. That and the very, very center is like a whole different grade of hair. It's like most of my hair is 3B, 3C, but right in the middle is in the 4s, like 4A. And when that, literally gets together and fights the other hair, then that's when you get tangles. So I'm giving tangles a break because I'm almost at February 2014, the end of the challenge. So I'm going to see if I can keep it protected that long. I'll probably start the challenge over because during the 2 years of the challenge, my hair has grown past 6 inches twice. But because of certain factors, I had a stroke, I had certain issues, the smoking, so forth, so on, it didn't grow as fast as it usually does. Well, now I don't smoke, I vape, and I have been forced, mainly because of the stroke, to eat on schedule, eat properly, and that gets to be tricky too, because sometimes there's certain foods I can't have because of the Coumadin, like my salads. I've had to cut down on salad dressing. I had to change certain things. There's certain foods I just literally cannot have because it can compromise, all the stuff I got going on with, the Coumadin, and like I can't have grapefruit and I can't have cranberries. Happens to be the two things on the planet I generally want the most. Like ruby red grapefruit is my friend. Not now, but that's, if you said, hey, what's the one thing you really, really, really want for breakfast? It's going to be a grapefruit and some cranberry juice. And those are two things I'm not allowed, But that's okay. There's other juices. There's apple. There's orange. I can have pomegranate juice. I just can't have cranberry juice anymore. So, that took a minute to get used to. And then I'm on 3 multivitamins. There's a multivitamin that covers a gamut of stuff, and I had to get permission to use that one because they wanted to make sure there's no vitamin K in there. So the first, month or so, when they were modifying everything that went in my stomach and so forth and so on, the first thing they did was say, you can't use your vitamins, you can't use this, you can't do that. Well, that stuff is back because they have verified that my Um, Fusion, Vita Fusion multivitamins does not have vitamin K in it, so I'm allowed to have that. I'm allowed to have my biotin, and I'm allowed to have my folic acid. And they had me do different levels, but now I'm at the level that I was already using before the challenge. So with the vitamins and the meds and the eating properly and the renewed spirit on taking care of my hair and not being willing to just nope, gentle. I'm going to give it another go and see what happens. But in the meantime, I just want to show you all the gray. I love it. Yeah. I know. I'm a weirdo. I like my gray hair. In fact, if all my hair was gray, I would have no problem with that. There are some people, when they see my gray in my family, they call me light bright. I don't mind that. This is the way God made me, so if that makes me light bright with a streak of gray, and my gray streaks have had babies, that's fine. Anyway, this has been People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, is people.etsy.com. There is a special going on by any 3 regularly priced soaps, and you get $4 off. In other words, the coupon code is 3420. The number 3 FOR, the number 2, the number 0. So basically, if you buy the average soaps, which are $8 each, if you hit the number 3, they're automatically taking the price down to $20. And I will still send it without shipping and handling. So say, for instance, you buy 2 of the breast cancer awareness soaps, which are $15 each. As long as your total is over 20, then you get the soaps for the 3 for 20 deal. So the $15 soaps, which are $30, you'll still get a $4 discount on those. So check it out. I have lots of stuff in inventory. I have stuff that is being cured right now, so it hasn't been listed, because even though they're there and they're almost ready, one of them be ready, the first one be ready on February the 13th, so I'll probably put it, there's a Valentine's Day thing, so forth and so on. But because, I do have a conscience, I could sell it, now, because it is past the 2-week mark. It's still not at the 4-week mark where you ideally want your soaps to be. So because of my conscience, I'm not going to put those listed and, just make sure because I've had people ask me, hey, can you just hold on to that soap? I'll go ahead and pay for it. I promise I won't use it, so forth and so on, before the cure date. And then some of those same people come back and go, can I get some more of that soap? It's like, it's not even at the cure date. No. So if it hasn't hit cure date, I, in good conscience, will not go ahead and just list it. So I'm telling you, they're available soon. I've actually posted some pictures, and it says available on so-and-such date, but you will not even be able to buy it off my Etsy until the cure date. Anyway, that being said, I do have some soaps of the hot processed variety that are ready within a week, so that way there's still offerings for those that don't want to wait till a cure date. So let me stop the ramble. This is People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog, as you just heard me say a little while back, is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, people.etsy.com. Stay blessed and stay tuned. Bye now. And don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.